Yo, it's Marco, and I wanted to make a quick video on how you can get the greatest gains you've ever seen in your life with one simple, easy trick. This is how you do it. You slow down your reps. Now you're like, what? It can't be that easy. Well, if you're slowing down your reps, you probably won't be able to do the same way you're doing right now, because the longer you're doing it, the more you use your muscle, more it's gonna fatigue and all that. So, yeah, that's what you do, right? Drop the weight, all right? Because you got to get if you're looking for gains and not strength, if you're prioritizing gains, then you're a bodybuilder, and if you want to prioritize strength, you're a power lifter or weightlifter, and there's a big difference between those two. So if you're a bodybuilder and you're looking for muscle gains, then yeah, slow down your reps, especially on the eccentric contraction. Yeah, so when your muscle is elongating or whatever you want to call it, when it's lengthening, that's when you want to go slow because that's when the tears happen. Not when you're contracting, when you're uh, doing the eccentric movement. So yeah, that's basically and I'll put a link in the description. You should watch Athlete Next video. He has a good example on it with a rubber band. But the difference between strength training and um, I guess mass training or hypertrophy training is that there's like when when you're strength training, usually you're gonna use a lot of weight and you're gonna do a low number of reps. And the way they're getting stronger, I believe, is like there's they're when they're lifting. First of all, let me explain. When your body, I mean, when you go to, you know, make a contraction or whatever, your brain sends a signal out to your muscles, and then all your muscles are motor neurons that basically tell your muscle to contract, right? Now, when you're doing strength training, you're since you're doing a lot of weight, your brain like you really got to tell your muscle to give it all it's got, and that strengthens the signal that your brain sends. And when the signal gets stronger, that you get stronger because your muscle contracts more. And so that's how strength training kind of makes you stronger. Also makes you stronger because I think because there's like two types of hypertrophy, and there's myofibrillar hypertrophy, I think, and that's when like basically like the myofibrillar fibers or whatever in your muscle they get bigger, and then there's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, and that's when like the space around those fibers get bigger. So that way, that's what bodybuilding basically is. The space around your those joints get bigger, so your muscle gets bigger. And in strength training, um, the fibers get bigger. So like I mean, eventually you're going to get bigger clearly, but it's not as fast as um, sarcoplasmic hypertrophy because the ratio, I mean the amount of space that the sarcasmic hypertrophy causes, like in growth, is bigger than the myofibrillar. But that's how you get nice hard dense muscles, and that's why like bodybuilders have nice big puffy muscles and stuff. But yeah, so that's basically the difference between the training and I forgot in bodybuilding. When you're training, you want to go for high reps, and well, you just want to do slow reps, and you can do high reps too. I mean, that's the more repetitions, the more likely you're going to be tearing that muscle, but you're going to be tearing more muscle the slower you go. So you don't have to do high reps. I mean, you can do high reps if you want. I prefer to do 10 slow reps and like 20 reps or whatever. But yeah, that's why if you're looking for mass, you don't want to just pick the heaviest weight in the gym and throw it up in the air. Like you want to do nice slow contractions to really tear that muscle. And that's the reason why bodybuilders can be like way bigger than powerlifters. Powerlifters are usually way stronger, and that's why if you're bodybuilder and you like, you just chill at a low weight, because I mean, you go up in weight eventually because your body's gonna adapt to that weight, so you gotta go higher and higher. But you're not gonna go from curling 15 to like now you're curling, I don't know, 85. Like, to be honest, unless you, yeah, you shouldn't have to go that high. If a bodybuilder like works out for a while and gets nice and big, and they're like, let's say they only squat uh what two I'll just say 2 plates, right? Like that's the highest they went, and then they start powerlifting. They're probably, and let's say they've been bodybuilding for like 5 years, and they start powerlifting. They're probably gonna be able to like um their increase in weight is gonna be a lot because you're slowly gonna build like actually stronger muscles, but fastest way is to actually do strength training. Oh yeah, and I was watching this video today of Kai Green. If you know Kai Green, some nice big strong guy, bodybuilder, yeah, bodybuilder, and he was showing some guy how to curl correctly, and he was curling like maybe 30s or something. It wasn't anything heavy, and he was getting like tired. Like he only did 8 reps, and that really shows that you don't have to use a lot of weight. And I mean he got that big, so clearly what he's doing worked. And I'm telling you, that's all you gotta do. Low weight, not low weight, but low enough that you can do 10 nice good slow reps, and you'll get the best gains of your life. But that's all for this video. So if you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe, and if you got anything to say, drop a comment. Peace.